NewBeeDrone sent me their latest micro drone, the Hummingbird V4. And I was ready to make a video with this drone and everything that I would put in my ultimate beginner FPV setup until I found one issue that completely changed my mind. In this video, I'm unboxing the Hummingbird V4, flying it indoors and out, showing you the good, the bad, and why this drone is almost perfect with one little fix that you'll definitely want to make. Hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get into it. You know what they say, big things come in small packages, and this drone is no different. Open up the box and you're going to get some extra propellers, and then the drone itself. This thing is beautiful. I got the green version. There's a couple different versions, but we'll talk about that later. And then after that, you get a prop removal tool and a camera canopy thing. Then there's screws, the instruction manual, and that's everything that comes in the box. Let's talk about the specs. And here are the specs of the Hummingbird V4. It's got the Hummingbird V4 AIO flight controller, 0702 30,000 kV motors, built-in VTX with adjustable power levels, 25, 100, and 400 megawatts, an SPI ELRS 3.0 receiver, and of course 1S power. It weighs 19.5 grams without the battery. It has an adjustable camera angle from 5 to 55 degrees, and the motors are plug and play. And of course, the drone comes with customizable LEDs. One of the things that I found interesting and actually really liked was that you don't get to choose the color of this drone. I think there's 4 different colors, and you don't know which one you get until you open up the drone, which I think is a ton of fun and adds a little bit of mystery to this drone. The setup is super simple. All you have to do is plug it into your computer, link it with your transmitter, and then make sure that your goggles can connect to it, and you are ready to fly. On paper, it's everything you'd want in a brushless whoop. Light, powerful, and responsive. Well, let's take it for a test flight so I can show you. All right, here we go. We are testing out the NewBeeDrone Hummingbird V4. I'm very excited to test out this drone. Got the Radio Master Pocket, got my goggles, and we've got some batteries, so let's plug it in and see what we can do with it. Also have my camera angle pretty low. Whenever I fly freestyle and such and just around the house, I like to have a camera angle of about anywhere from 10 to 15. I just feel like I have a lot more control over the drone, and that's what I fly some of my bigger drones at, especially when doing freestyle. So, but so far, so good. This thing, it does feel good. I really like it. It's got good power, good control. It's hanging out. It's just chilling. I mean, it's got some good power to it too. There it is. But it doesn't feel unmanageable. Like, I don't know if you've checked out my Hummingbird V 3.1 race edition, whatever the race edition of this drone is. That thing was insane just starting off, and I feel like this one is so much more tame. And this one is definitely, I say as I just completely wreck it. This one definitely, oh, we're stuck. This one definitely feels a whole lot more tame. It got stuck underneath some clothes, but that's okay. We'll bring it back. We'll swap out the battery and do it again. Still at 3.8, so we've got some wiggle room with it. All right, let's bring it back. But I do like the handling, and I'm using the stock rates on this, so everything is completely stock as it comes. I have not done any adjustments other than, like I said, I adjusted the camera angle down just a little bit so that it was around that 10 to 15 degree mark, but seems to be doing well. If this was your first tiny whoop, this thing is excellent. It's chill. It's easy to control. It's nothing too crazy, and it just works. Like, so we're already starting to get some low battery warnings on it. It's Yeah, battery's starting to die, so let's bring it back in. We got 1 minute and 44 seconds on that one. And it said it only used 95 milliamp hours, which makes me wonder if I'm just overexerting the battery or what, because it shouldn't. 95 mAh is not that much. So let's see. Let's plug it in. Yeah, so it says we're still at, about 3.76. So, which isn't too low. We can go down to about 3.5. So, yeah, and it's already starting to yell at me. Maybe I need to adjust the parameters a little bit, but yeah, we got at least 2 minutes of straight flying out of it. And I also don't like to run my batteries down super low, so that's another reason why I'm going ahead and pulling these once they get going. But it feels good. It's nice and chill, and really don't have anything to complain about with it other than, well, we'll talk about that later.
Telemetry recovered.
Sick. And that's the indoor flights.
Telemetry lost.
We're out here at a school today. I figured it'd be the perfect place to fly. There's a couple of cool little trees. We do have a wind advisory today, so this will definitely be a test on how the wind comes into effect. And then I did not change any of the settings on this from where I flew inside, so it's still at 25 megawatts, which might not be enough for out here, but I forgot to change it, which most people are going to plug this in and go for it. So I think it's a pretty good test to just see how it does outside and what the breakup is like with it being at 25, and then we'll test it. There's a flagpole out here, so I'll try to dive that and see what we can do with this thing. I mean, we're breaking up a little bit, which is as to be expected, but nothing too crazy. It does pull out, which is good. Pulling out's good. Let's just fly through some of these trees right here. See what we can do. This is why I wanted to fly over here, is because of these trees. And I wanted to see, how well the camera does between dark and light, and it seems to be adjusting pretty well. Oh yeah, it caught itself well. We can definitely do some freestyling stuff. Should I try to trippy it? Alright, let's try to trippy spin this thing. Oh, nope, banged the bottom of the pole. Let's try it again. So, we go up. Well, let me, we'll fly a little bit and then we'll switch batteries and then we'll... Okay, let's bring it back in. Oh, too far. So I would say that's some harder ripping than I was doing in the house. And we still got about 2 minutes out of it. I'll have to get used to the batteries and when it's actually going down or when they're, not done yet. So it's a learning process on this, but so far so good. Let's try that trippy spin again. I don't know if I'll be able to get it with this drone, but we will see what happens. Also, it's good for it to get a couple good hits in. All right, we're gonna start off the bat with the trippy. We'll go up. Okay, we're getting close. For whatever reason, it's not wanting to, I don't know if it's the wind or what. Let's try it from this direction. Yeah, I think it's the wind that's pushing me off the pole because I'm trying to get into it. So let's go. Okay, not quite, but let's try it again. Oh, we are in the grass somewhere. Let's see if I can flip it. There it is. We got it. Oh. We just had a runaway. We just had our first runaway. All right, let's go see what's going on with this drone. Aha, I found the culprit. The battery came out. It didn't come unplugged, but it definitely came off of the drone. So let's see where our battery's at and keep flying. Oh, and I knocked the camera angle way up. That might be another thing that we was dealing with. Let's try it again. Oh yeah, we're still at 3.95. We're doing good. Let's keep flying. Oh, or let's just keep crashing. One of the things too is I'm showing you all of this because if you're buying this quad, you're more than likely going to be bashing it. That's kind of what these smaller quads are for, is just for testing your skills and seeing what you can do and learning and growing. So it's okay that, you know, we're bashing it around. It's because that's what it's designed to be for. Now we're hitting some wind. You can see it does not like this wind. I'm being pushed very hard. This thing does not like the wind, and it's not blowing very hard either. So, hey, we got it to land that time. All right, let's swap it out. And let's do another one. It is not liking that wind, I can tell you that much. All right, we didn't get all the way through it, but it'll flip. Boom. Oh, I missed it. I was 1 for 3. Flying this thing is a dream. Indoors, it's smooth, locked in, and extremely responsive. You can really trust it to stay controlled in tight spaces, which is perfect for beginners and people like me who just wanted smooth, easy flights. Outdoors, it holds up surprisingly well for a 1S Whoop. It punches through gaps, handles wind decently, and the PID tuning feels really dialed in out of the box. But here's the problem. The battery plug. The Hummingbird V4 still ships with a pH 2.0 connector, which, let's be honest, is kind of outdated in 2025. For beginners, this is a real issue. Most modern 1S batteries and chargers are geared towards the BT 2.0 and the A30 connector, which provides way better power and battery life. So unless you already have older batteries lying around, you're either stuck with underwhelming performance or breaking out the soldering iron in order to change the connector. The flight performance is about 2 minutes with these motors, which is typical, but the low battery warning starts almost immediately after you start flying, which for a beginner would cause a lot of anxiety. I'm very gentle with my batteries, and it freaked me out the first time I flew it thinking my batteries were bad. It's also really hard to keep track of what your battery levels actually are. I always like to future-proof my equipment, and with using an outdated plug, it feels like a missed opportunity from NewBeeDrone. So here's the deal. I genuinely love how this drone flies. If you're an experienced pilot, this thing rips, and you'll have no problem soldering on a better battery plug. But if you're a beginner looking for a plug-and-play micro whoop, this isn't quite the ultimate starter drone I hoped it would be. It flies and handles amazing. My favorite out-of-the-box tune on a whoop so far. I did reach out to NewBeeDrone, and they said an updated version is coming with the A30 plug, but as of right now, it has not been released. If you found this review helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment below. Would you still buy this drone, or is the battery connector a deal breaker for you? Thank you so much for watching. There are some exciting things that will be coming up for the channel in the next few months, and I cannot wait to share them with you. I'll see you in the next one.